African proverbs by the Yoruba. Yeah. Today, let's talk about Ori. Ori. What is Ori? Ori is your essence, your inner self, your soul. Yes, as you are, the whole of your makeup, the thing that directs your path, your movements, your activities, and the thing that is behind this frame. This frame that we see is just a carcass, but there is an engine inside that directs how things happen to you, how you move, how you happen to places, how you happen to things, how you happen to others, and how all of these happen to you. That is Yori. Some also call it fate, F-A-T-E. Some call it your inner self. But in Yoruba, what we call Ori, we also call it Eleda, which means your Ori is your maker. And by the time you begin to expand this, you realize that the Ori that we talk about is actually your creator, your maker, your Eleda. Now, when we talk about our spirituality, when somebody like Chief Yemiele Buibo talks about Ori, they say it is idol worshipping. But when they tell us about the head of an establishment, a corporate establishment, they say somebody is the head of the organization. What head are they talking about? Can you see the head of an organization? Which means their academic and professional theories derive from our spirituality. The head of an organization is that force that controls things that happen within that organization. Just as an individual as you are an organization. And so your inner self, which we cannot see, is the force that controls things. So the proverb that I'm actually treating is Ori Lafi Mu Eran Lawo, which means it is by the influence of your Ori, your Eleda, your creator, that you pick the piece of meat that you pick from the platter. When they have set several pieces of meat on a platter, this one dips or stretches the hand to the platter and returns with a small piece. Another stretches the hand to the platter and returns with a large chunk. Another stretches the hand to the platter and returns with the bony part, and so on and so forth. So the piece of meat, the kind of piece of meat that you pick from the platter is by the influence of your Ori. But this Ori now, as we stand, this place called head is the uppermost part of the body, and that is why people use it as a point of contact to pray to their Ori. So when they say Ori Lafi Meron Lawo, it is not a statement of resignation. It is not for you to feel, after all, your Ori will go there and take the bony part. No, you don't say after all, if you try 200 times, your hand will go there and take the smallest bit. No, it is not for you to resign and say your Ori will not bring you something tangible. It is a call to prayer. And that is why anytime they say Ori Lafi Meron Lawo, the wise people around the place will quickly switch to the prayer mode and say Ori mi gbe mi ma pada leyin mi. So anytime you see anybody say Ori Lafi Meron Lawo, quickly turn, it is always a call to prayer. Ori mi gbe mi ma pada leyin mi. That's what you should say next. Don't say, so he's so lucky. Our Ori is beautiful. Our Ori is powerful. Your Ori is with you all of the time. But the level of connection between you and your Ori may be weak. And that is what you have to work on. What they are saying is your Ori, which is your maker, your God, Eledumare. That is your Ori, that is your boss. That is what directs you. But how your Ori favors you or aids you will depend on the relationship between you and our great-great-grandmother and mothers, the generation of my mother, and even even those people who are about my age, older than me, even younger than me. There are many of them who are conscious of these things. That's why many women will go to the salon very regularly. They said, they want to go and beautify their maker, because this physical head is what symbolizes the ori, the maker, the head, the boss, the controller of the activities of your life. They take care of their hair, they wash it, they braid it, they plait it, they do anything that will make it beautiful. And that is a spiritual. See, you are looking at the braiding. No, it's not the braiding that is actually the thing. The braiding is just something to symbolize the care, the commitment to their ori. So whatever you can do as a commitment to your ori, do it. If it is just waking up in the morning and say, ori mi ajike, ori mi ashake, praise your ori, that's a spiritual exercise. Baba Ogunde released a song many years ago, ori mojilo wuro bu fowo lori, nje ori mi ejire, ori mi ajike, abani waye ma se gbagbe omo ajike gba ajekari, alugbagbo ati ti lo dele ko wari omo ajike ojoojúmọ́ seun re. Wake up in the morning and praise your ori. It is not this physical ori, but this physical ori is the uppermost part, and the uppermost part of our body is pointing to the uppermost being at the helm of all human affairs. That is the one that they are worshipping. But this is just a point of contact to pay that homage. This is just a point of contact to show that commitment. This is just a point of contact to do the praise. When people wake up in the morning, see, even Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey also released a song. Ori la fi mẹ́ran láwo, ẹlẹ́dàá mi gbé mi o. Ori ò mọ bùsùn, ori ìbá mọ bùsùn, ìbá ti tún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe o. So there are many Yoruba musicians who have sung about ori, but an understanding of all the explanations that have been released from different quarters would show clearly to you that this one symbolizes the greatest of the greatest of all beings, that is the force that is controlling us. So when you are connected to your ori, when you stretch your hand to the platter, because you are connected, it is still your hand that will pick it, but you are a man. Those who walk with their ori are spiritual people. So you become a man of the spirit, and as you stretch your hand to the platter, you are going there prayerfully. So when you now pick the piece from the several pieces on the platter, you will pick the one that you deserve. The one that you deserve, and mind you, the one that you deserve doesn't have to be the biggest one, but the one that you deserve, that would benefit you the most, will be the one that you come back with. Ori la fi mẹ́ran láwo. There is also another song that I remember now, and I think this one was released by a female Ekiti traditional music singer. Ori mi mo padà lẹ́yìn mi, ori mi o mo padà lẹ́yìn mi, ọ̀nìyàn ọba ti rọ́tì ẹ̀. Leave my company. Ori mi mo get stranded. Ori mi mo padà lẹ́yìn mi. My head, my maker, my creator never leave my company, never abandon me. Ọ̀nìyàn ọba ti rọ́tì ẹ̀ mẹ́ ìrarẹ́. The one you abide with never get stranded. Please let me have profit. Give me success on my job. Eledumare. You see the connection now. So you are the same thing. They are synonymous. your ori, your boss, your controller is it Eledumare. I plead. So the message that I brought this morning is anytime they say ori laughing merolawo, remember that it's a call to prayer. The next thing you should say is ori mi gbe mi mo pada leyin mi bi o ti mo nu. That's it for now. Ati mo pade.